Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be the 6th episode in my series, So You Want to Become a Beardie Parent, eh? And today we are going to talk about food. So let's get to it. The important things to think about when you are doing food is you need fats, you need protein, and you need them to be gut loaded. They also need to be high in protein and they need to be high in fat. I just said that, oh my gosh. Yes, yeah, I am tired. I'm trying to get past, episode 6. Because I realized I didn't film 8 episodes. I just filmed 6 episodes. So this is the last episode that I have to re-film before I can move on and be genuine again. So for food, the best meat that you can get would be superworms, which is what I feed Michi. That and crickets. But crickets, number one, are hard to maintain, and their exoskeleton isn't really the greatest, nor is the superworms, but superworms have much more fat and protein than crickets do. Superworms, mealworms, crickets, dubia, roaches, those are just some examples of foods that you can feed your bearded dragon. I do know that a juvenile bearded dragon needs 70% greens and 30% meat when it is growing. And then a adult bearded dragon needs 70% greens and 30% meat because it doesn't need all of that fat and proteins. And some people feed them more to the bearded dragons, resulting in fatter bearded dragons. So that's just something that is observed. Also, before we get into what type of foods you can feed your bearded dragon and vegetables, calcium. You need to dust your meat and greens with calcium. I don't dust my greens, but I do dust my meat. And for juveniles, you should get calcium with D3. That just helps their bones grow strong and healthy. But for an adult bearded dragon, you can feed them calcium without D3. Personally, I have not found calcium without D3, just for when the time comes that Michi is an adult. I have been looking around and I can't find it. I did do some research, and from what I remember, don't quote me on this, do your own research, but from what I remember, it is okay to keep feeding an adult bearded dragon calcium with D3. That's it for the overview. Let's get into the foods that they can eat. So let's start off with meat, since we did that earlier. So these are some of the things that you can feed them. This isn't everything. Superworms, mealworms, wax moths, hornworms, earthworms, roaches, and crickets. Collard greens, bok choy, kale, yellow squash, alfalfa sprouts, arugula, watercress, green beans, sweet peas, turnips, pumpkin, peppers, corn, dandelions, clovers, zucchini, carrots, cucumbers, broccoli, and parsley. Fruits, apples, but peel the skin of the apple off or shred it. Is that what you say? Shred the apple? Something like that. Don't feed them apples with the skin on it, I think. Bananas, strawberries, raspberries, watermelon, cantaloupe, blueberries, grapes, peel the skin off. Peaches, mango, blackberries, cherries, and cherries. And cherries. That's it for fruits. And these are the list of do not feed. Do not feed your bearded dragon. Lettuce, as in on a daily basis, because it makes them have diarrhea and dehydration, which is a weird combination, but it happens. Because there is so much water in the lettuce that it caused them to diarrhea, and causing them to diarrhea makes them dehydrated. He just blinked at me. He's like, ugh. He's over there, by the way. That's why I keep looking at him, because he's just perched on my thing, just sitting there. Anyway, spinach, because it causes MBD, metabolic bone disease. Avocados. These have a type of acid in them that can instantly kill your bearded dragon. Fireflies, They have an acid that can kill your bearded dragon. So spinach and avocados are deadly to your bearded dragon. Citrus fruits, rhubarb, beet tops, and Swiss chard are also things to stay away from. I was doing research and I saw that you can feed Swiss chard to your bearded dragon, but I'm not sure about that, so do your research before you feed it to your bearded dragon. I'm not interested in Swiss chard, so I am good. So that's it for this video. Explain everything. I really wish I could put the list of stuff in the video, but my editing software won't allow it. So just kind of write it down if you want to, or just do your own research. So that's it for this video. Stay tuned for the next one. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.